Hi, in this video I will show you how you can add ZXT-600 to Vera Control units. ZXT-600, or let's call it AC Master, is a Z-Wave Plus device from remotec company that converts Z-Wave commands to IR signals and is used for controlling split air conditioning systems in your smart home. This device can be powered either by USB or battery. And remember that if you add this device to Z-Wave network while it's powered by USB, you mustn't disconnect USB port and insert batteries to it. And vice versa. When you add this device, when it's powered by battery, you mustn't try using it with USB unless you exclude the device and change the power source, then include it again. By the way, inclusion in Z-Wave means adding device to Z-Wave network or Z-Wave gateway, and exclusion means removing device from gateway, home center, or let's say Z-Wave network. AC Master has a comprehensive built-in and cloud IR database. You can use its library in order to control more than 200 brands of splits. And if the split you want to control with AC Master is not listed in its library, you can learn its IR to AC Master. AC Master has a temperature sensor inside it. It sends IR signals from here, so you must aim this part of AC Master to your split. Here there is a program button, a jack that you can connect external IR blaster to it. At the back of the device there is a QR code. By scanning it, you will be directed to ZXT-600 code list, and you can select the split you want control using AC Master. At the back of the unit there is a door. By opening it you can insert batteries to it, and if you want to use this device powered by battery, 2 AA batteries are needed. Remember that in Z-Wave, AC power operated applications act as repeater too, but not battery power operated applications, because battery operated devices go sleep mode in order to conserve battery consumption. If you add AC Master to your Z-Wave network using battery, sending commands to it, it acts from 1 to 2 seconds with delay. It's not any problem. But if it is powered by USB, it acts immediately as you send command to it. So this device can be used either using its IR library code or learning the IR of your split to it. First of all, it is a slave Z-Wave device, which means you have to add it to a Z-Wave gateway. In order to add it to Vera, cover. In this video, I cover AC master with USB. In order to add it to Vera Control, you should go to Devices, select Add Device, choose Generic Z-Wave device. Here I click Next. At this page, it says that if your device needs assembly, assemble it and power the device, which AC master is power. In order to add any Z-Wave device to Z-Wave network, you should put your controller or gateway into inclusion mode, the mode that your controller gets ready to add Z-Wave devices to it. While the gateway is in inclusion mode, you should put your device into inclusion mode too. AC master goes to inclusion mode by clicking its program button 3 times within 1 second. Here, if I click next, Vera goes to inclusion mode and it's ready to add Z-Wave devices for 1 minute. Now I triple click the program button. Within 1 second, the green LED lights up. Which means the device is added to Vera. Vera detected the device. Here I should name AC master in my Vera. And at the bottom of the page, I can assign a room for it by clicking on Finish. AC master is included to Vera. We should wait until this sign is gone. Now, if I go to test room, AC master is displayed. AC master is shown in Z-Wave network as thermostat. In Vera, by clicking the arrow sign, the setting page is open, and here we have inside temperature. It shows the temperature of environment. This is the set point temperature, and I can increase it by clicking on the red arrow or decrease it by clicking on blue arrow. Here at this page, you can rename AC master or change its room. Do not forget to save changes. As I told you, we can use AC master by using its built-in IR library code or learning IR signals to it. Let's show you how you can use its library code. In order to use its library code, you should go to the setting of AC master in Vera, go to device options. In Z-Wave, settings of devices are set or changed using numbers that we call them parameters. These parameters can get some values, and each device has its own parameter numbers, and parameters have their own values. And you can learn by going to the device manual. In AC master, parameter 27 activates its IR library. At the bottom of AC master, you can see there is a QR code. By scanning this QR code, you will be directed to the list code of ZXT-600. Or you can go to this code list by going to remotec.com.hk, selecting home, smart home, and selecting ZXT-600. Here you can open its user manual or code list. I have both of them. Being at the code list, you can see the brands of different splits, and in front of them you will see numbers. These numbers are the values that you can set parameter 27 to. At this list, you should find the brand of your split. In this video, our split is general, and in front of it, there are some numbers. We should insert these numbers and set parameter 27 to these numbers step by step and test AC master to see whether is the number we have inserted is correct or not. Let's try it. The first number in front of general split is 671. So in desired value, I insert 671. Remember that parameter 27 is a 2-byte deck. If you didn't see this parameter here at this page, you can add it by selecting Add Configuration Settings and just write 27 and select is size, which is 2-byte deck, and insert the desired value. Pay attention that you mustn't have one parameter set in 2 times like this. If I click save here, AC master freezes. Set parameter 27 to 671. Then I select save changes. Here, if the parameter is set correctly, the LED lights up in green. If the LED flashes twice in red, means that the configuration was not successful and you should repeat configuring the parameter again. Now parameter 27 is set to 671. Here we should wait till this setting user configuration is gone. Now it's time to test the code. You should aim AC master toward your split and try testing it. by using Vera UI. If the code you set in parameter 27 work correctly, you have chosen the right code. If not, you should try the next code. In our example, the next code is 1024. So in Vera UI, I go to the setting of AC master, I go to device options, and I change desired value to 1025. Click save changes and wait for green LED to light up. Remember that if red LED flashes twice means the configuration was not successful. Here you see that the current value is shown that it is 189. Let's wait to Vera finishes the configuration. I refresh the page and go to the setting of AC master. You see that the current value is 1024. Now it's time to go to control page and try testing the code to see whether it's the right code for your split or not. You should change it. In our example, parameter 204 is the right code for my split. So I go to device option, I change the desired value to 204 and click save. Remember that while testing codes in parameter 27, you mustn't add another parameter with the same number as 27. You should change the desired value here. Here, the temperature of the environment is shown. This is the set point temperature that you can increase or decrease it by clicking on blue arrow or red arrow, or by clicking on it. Is off. Let's turn it on. If I click on it, I can write the temperature I need, and if I click outside the box, it is set. You can see that whenever I send the command to AC master by Vera, it flashes once in green, which means that it has received the command. I showed you how you can use the built-in IR library code in AC master. Imagine your split is not listed here, which means that the IR signals of your split is not added in AC master's library. At this situation, you have to learn the IR signals of your split to AC master. In order to learn it, the first step is setting parameter 27 to 0. This deactivates the library of AC master. By going to user manual of AC master, you will find this table. We use this table when we want to learn IR signals to AC master. This table refers to parameter 25. Here we have the values that parameter 25 can have, and each of numbers, or let's say values, define a location. Value number 0 defines the location of IR command. Value number 1 is related to the location of on command. Value number 2 is related for IR command, which sets the IR speed, or which sets the speed to 17 cool in centigrade. And the rest are described in this table. Okay. Let's go back to Vera's UI. Now I have disabled parameter 27, and if I refresh the page, we can see that the current value of parameter 27 is 0. In order to learn IR commands to AC master, you should add parameter 25 and use this parameter. I must learn the off signal of my remote. Remember that while adding signals, IR signals of your remote, you should, or let's say you must, have your split in auto for its fan and auto or on for its swing. You should have your remote in on condition. The IR learning diode is in the middle of AC master. You must aim your remote toward it. Parameter 25 is 2 by deck. If I set it to 0 and clicking save, the AC master goes to learning mode and it's ready to receive IR signals. And whatever IR signal it receives, it put that signal into location 0, which location 0 means off command to it. So here I set parameter 25 to 0. Before continuing this procedure, you should make sure that IR transmitter of your original remote aligned with learning diode of AC master by referring to both manuals of your remote and AC master. While learning IR signals, make sure the power is good for both AC master and your remote. Now I want to learn the off command of my remote to AC master. I set parameter 27 to 0 and I have aimed the remote toward the learning diode of AC master. By clicking on Save Changes, the AC master goes to learning. Okay. Lighting up green LED means AC master is ready to receive the signal. Now I turn the remote off. Green LED flashed twice, which means the signal was received correctly. If it flashes twice in red, means that the learning procedure was not successful and you have to repeat it. Now the off command is saved into AC master in location 0. Let's go to next step. On command or resume must be set to location number 1 in parameter 25. Pay attention that here I must change the desired value from 0 to 1, adding another parameter with the same number as 25 and trying to set it to other numbers, for example 1, is wrong. And now if I click on Save Changes, AC Master freezes. So I must change the desired value here rather than adding another parameter with the number 25. Okay, the remote is aimed toward the learning diode of AC Master and it is off. I set the desired value in 1, click OK, wait for AC Master to light up green LED. Now it's ready to receive IR signal. I turn the remote on. Flashing twice green LED means that it received the signal successfully. The next location belongs to 17 cool. I should put the remote to cool and 17. Here the minimum temperature set point of my split in cooling condition is 18. So I skip location 2 to 3. Here I have set the split to cool 18. I turn the remote of split to off. I change parameter 25 to 3. And by clicking on Save Changes, I wait for AC Master to go to learning mode. The green LED lights up, which means it's ready. I turn on the remote control. It sends the 18th temperature signal in cool condition. You should continue and keep learning the IR commands of your remote to AC master, like I showed you, by going to different locations and learning different signals. Remember that when you learn your IR codes fully into all the locations, you can use AC Master to control your split completely. As an example, if I left parameter 25, the location of it related to 21 centigrade cool, unlearned, when I set the thermostat to 21 cool, it does not act to the command because it does not have anything, any IR signal in its library to transfer. Let me describe some other parameters. Parameter 26 is a 1 byte decimal parameter, and it is only readable. You cannot set it, so it must be monitor only. It receives numbers from 0 to 4. It is used in learning procedure. If it shows 0, means that your channel is idle. 1 means that the last learning operation was complete successfully. 2 means ZXT-600 is busy processing previous learning request. 3 means all locations are being used, and 4 means that the last learning request was failed. Let's show you. I set my remote to heat and its temperature to 20. Here I have the remote in heat mode and 20. For heat mode 20, the location of it is number 19. So I should set parameter 25 to number 19. I turn the remote off, click save, waiting for green LED to light up. Turning the remote on. AC master now received the IR signal related to 20 degrees centigrade for heat mode, and it saved the IR in location 19. Now we should wait till the setting of configuration is done. If I refresh my browser by going to the setting of AC master device option, here the current value of parameter 26 is 1, which means that the last learning operation was completed successfully. Parameter 33, by using this parameter you can turn the swing of your split off or on, or let's say auto. If you set parameter 33, which is 1 byte decimal parameter, to 0, the swing of your split will be set to off. If you set this parameter to 1, the swing of your split is set to on or auto. If you want to add external IR blaster to it, you must set parameter 32 to 1. Parameter 32 enables and disables the IR external emitter, the external IR emitter jack. If you set it to 0, it is disabled. If you set it to 1, it is enabled. And remember that when you enable the jack of external IR emitter, the AC master only sends the IR signals to the IR, external IR emitter, not the inside IR emitter. In order to exclude AC master from a Vera unit, you should go to the setting of AC master in Vera at the bottom of the page by clicking delete device. If I click on pair, Vera goes to exclusion mode, and in that mode Vera is ready to exclude or remove Z-Wave device from it. If I press delete, Vera deletes AC master from its network, but the configuration of a Vera remains in AC master. And you cannot use this AC master what it is included to any other Z-Wave network unless you reset it to its factory default or put your gateway into exclusion mode and exclude it from the Z-Wave network and then include it the gateway you want to use it with. I click on unpair by clicking on next. Vera unit is in exclusion mode, and by clicking the program button 3 times in 1 second, AC master is removed from Vera. By pressing and holding the program button, You can reset ZXT-600. You should wait until the green LED flashes twice, then release the program button. For resetting ZXT-600, you must click and hold its program button. After 3 seconds, the LED lights up in green. You should keep holding the program button until the green LED flashes twice, and it means AC master is reset to its factory default. Flashing red twice means that the reset procedure was not successful, and you should repeat resetting it again. If you have any question, and do not hesitate to ask me. I hope you have enjoyed this video.